this is Fake Greens by Andre, where I do predictions of the future. If you'd like me to do a prediction for you, let me know in the comments below. Just a reminder that we do lives here on Saturdays and Sundays at 10 a.m. Central and Tuesdays and Thursdays at 5:30 p.m. Central. So make sure you mark it down on your calendar so you do not miss out. Let's get into the card of the day. Okay, let's pick a card at random. And the card today, this is the universe giving us the message for today with our Healing with the Fairies deck. It's called Follow Your Dreams. Always follow your dreams in every way. And of course, to do that, we have to do a little bit of work. We have to use the law of attraction, which is basically writing down exactly what you want. Not what you want, but exactly what you want. With that, you must take the law of action. And then once you start on that progression, you get into the universe giving you the things that you need while you're doing the work. Okay? So if you ever notice you're really hot on something and the universe starts giving you things out of the blue every time. So there's our message for today. Follow your dreams. Okay, let's get into some of the questions from the other day. Of course, there was a question about ETH on how it's going to be doing in the next little while. Somebody was saying that ETH is going to be going down to about $500 or something like that, American or something like that. And I don't think so. But let's have a quick look at the cards on what Ethereum is going to be doing. Of course, I'm working alone today. The wife is at work, doing her duty at work for the daytime. So bear with me. Okay, so it seems that Ethereum in the next little while is going to be rising above all the situation that people have been saying. There's a lot of naysayers and all that sort of thing going on. I think they're going to be rising above much of the situations that they find themselves in as of late. And I think that's going to be just their general motion, getting everything moving. Ethereum is not going to be going anywhere anytime soon. Okay. It's got the foundation. It has a lot of people supporting it. And it's basically got almost a life of its own, basically like Bitcoin moving forward. And they're going to be moving forward fearlessly, which is very interesting. So many of the situations that people are, it's going to go down in nonsense. It's not going to go down to the $500. And if it did, I'd be out buying more as much as I could get my little fingers on out there moving forward. So Ethereum is not going to be going anywhere soon, and it's not going to be crashing tremendously. I know all these people, it's going to be crashing and burning, and stop that. I think there's going to be one more little dip. Okay, and when I say little, it could be a couple $1,000s overall. But once it does that, I think everything's going to start to blast off in a couple months from now, probably June, July, August. In that period of time, I think we're going to be getting into the summer of change, which is the title of today's video. And people are also saying that about Bitcoin. It's going to be crashing. We got too many things on it. Blah, 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 blah. Now, let's have a look at the cards. And then we'll get into the main topic for today. So, Bitcoin, first card that came up is happily ever after. I think that in the next little while that Bitcoin's going to be going down and everybody's going to be selling off their Bitcoin and panicking and doing the opposite of what they should be doing. Okay. What is it when everybody's afraid? You be greedy, right? Warren Buffett. The only thing I do like about the guy is that one particular saying. So when everybody's afraid, you be greedy. When everybody's greedy, you be afraid, and take a little bit of off the top and move forward with that knowledge, and you'll always win. Okay, over time. Maybe you should write it on a sticky note and put it on your forehead so you do not forget, and stop doing these knee-jerk reactions. I think there's a whole lot of that going on right now. Okay, the uncertainty of everything. The higher consciousness is going to be coming into Bitcoin, and we're going to see a lot of that into the summer of change. We might as well just put it up on the screen as we're talking about BTC, and to follow the dreams of what you want. What is it that you want in life? Okay. Do you want all the nonsense of the government's doing all the things that they doing? Or do you want something different? Why are we focusing on all this negative stuff? I'm not saying don't be blind to these things that are happening, but we can change all that. Okay. And we're going to be seeing a lot more of that going forward into the summer, because this is going to be the summer of change. I was watching Woo Woo Dude with Jay Snip on their last live, and Woo Woo Dude is saying that this is the summer of change. And I do agree with him. A lot of things that we were waiting on for so long are going to be happening this summer. It doesn't mean that it's going to be pleasant overall. Okay. It's going to be an abrupt change. And through that change, we're going to be improving our world as necessary. Okay. It's going to be very, very necessary to shift everything back to where it needs to be, and making everything proper, and no more Coors Light and Bud Light commercials, please. And the people have spoken about that. And guess what? You go woke, you go broke, and we're seeing that over and over and over again. So this is going to be where they're going to take, it's Miller Lite now. Or I saw the commercial. Ooh, scary stuff. And they quickly recanted, and I don't think the person that was in charge of their marketing is a left-wing nut. So it kind of blew up in their face. Anyways, so this is going to be the summer where we're going to see all of that sort of thing change into the other side, and have things start to make sense again, and have everything going semi the right direction. This is the summer for that, where we're going to be overtaking much of the stupidity of the left. Okay. And making it right. It's just annoying every day with all of this stuff. To change everything, we have to change our where we focus our minds. Okay. So when you start changing your focus on your mind, everything else starts to shift. Okay. So this is the great lesson. We can shift everything over. And I've been teaching you this for the last couple of shows now. You have that ability. And if you do it en masse, you can start to shift everything over to where we need it to be through the law of attraction, the law of action. It doesn't mean going out and picking fights, but it does mean that the universe will start to hear you and start to move to the necessary side that you need to be. Okay, so just make sure that we are in the summer of change. This means that the banking system is going to be collapsing more or less, and recouping with new things. Okay, and this could be the summer of crypto. Okay, so Discard channel. For those who do not know, we got it up and going, and it is free. I did a little thing on the website. Now you just go to the website, find the page, and you hit the button, and it takes you right there, and it's free to get in. And also, hopefully this works. I'm going to put it into the chat as well. Paste. Good. There you go. So try to grab that if you can, and sign up for the Discord channel. It's going to be awesome stuff. Dark is doing a ton of good stuff behind the scenes. Every time I look at the Discord channel, there's something new that's popping up everywhere on the site. So go have a look. It's now free. We made that decision. And it's going to be a place where you, instead of having to wait for the live show to talk amongst them yourselves, you can go there and talk all the time. Okay, so there's the link. Hopefully you can find it, and you can go there and sign up. Okay, let's get into, there's one last thing before I forget. My wife's not here to remind me of things. Is for the Sunday show, we have a new remote viewing. This is the show after the main show. It's at 11:15 that we do the remote viewing show. And that new remote viewing target number is 684RKF is the new one that we're working on this Sunday. So if you're interested in building up your psychic abilities, please come out, and we'll work on our psychic abilities and make them strong. I know Bob Jod did an excellent job last show. We had he got a lot of this correct. It was the 1950s flood in Winnipeg. That's where I live, if you're wondering. And it's the University of Winnipeg, okay, which is actually University of Winnipeg is downtown Winnipeg. That's the flood. And you got the canoe. That's how they were helping people back in the 1950s. And I know this location. It's actually on the main street, actually. So that's downtown Winnipeg back in 1950. U of W. So interesting stuff, and Bob did a really good job of it. So awesome stuff. And if you want to be like Bob, make sure you come out for the remote viewing training. Okay, let's get into the chat today. We have Tenderi, I think that's how you pronounce that. It wants a 3-card reading. Make sure you get your questions up for today after you sign up for the Discord channel, of course, where you can sit, chat, look at all the cool stuff that Dark's been putting back there. I've been putting some stuff up there. If you want to talk and talk to me, talk to other people, even if I'm more at work and I'm not the boss ain't around, I'll go, okay, hello, how are you? hide it in a little cubby hole. So if I don't answer right away, it's probably I'm at work doing something. So don't think I'm ignoring you. Okay. So 3-card reading for credi. There's some new opportunities that you're going to be coming across because of the kindness that you've actually showed somebody. And they're going to be, from that kindness, they're going to be helping you out in some form. I think it's going to be a new business or new job, that sort of thing, or good advice on how to improve your financial situation going forward. So, in the next little while, somebody that you've helped out in the past is going to be helping you in a great way by giving some information to you to improve your life. So, I'm picking up in about the next 2 to 3 weeks that this is going to be happening. So just be aware of this situation possibly happening for you, and when they do give it to you, make sure you take it and run, because I think it's going to be some really good stuff that you can use. Okay. So hopefully that helps you out. What else we got here? No problem, Teneri. Be Free ask, hi Andre, is sako finance a scam? Pendulum, please. Okay. It is saying no, but I'm also picking up that even though it's not a scam, it's probably not up to the task of what it says it wants to do. There's a lot of cryptocurrencies that do come out, and this is basically what I'm picking up about it, that they're ill prepared on doing anything that would be necessary for what they're saying they want to do. Okay, and there's a lot of cryptos that do that. They promise you the sky, and when it does come down to everything, it's this little thing. Okay, so just be aware of that. So may not be a good one to be into, because there's probably a little bit more hype, not by choice being hype, but they've said they can do all this whole stuff and can only deliver on a small portion of it. Okay, so not a scam, but it's just they're ill-equipped on performing many of the things that they thought they could do. Okay, hopefully that helps you out. Bob Job, our superstar. Hi, Andre. Some say good news for BTC till mid-June. Something's going to happen? Could it be more banks collapsing? Which they are, but they're not talking about it a lot on the news. Everything is fine. We promise. And if you believe that, well, I got a bridge to tell you. Yeah, there is some pretty good situation. They got some inner strength coming there, where in much of the fallout of the banking industry is going to be going into the cryptocurrency world. When the banking system starts to do its thing, that means cryptocurrencies and gold and silver are all going to be doing the same thing for a short period of time, because people don't understand that cryptocurrencies are not the same as your stuff that you have in your bank account. They don't understand that's where you protect your money. It's not a bank account in a way, or connected to the banking system. People don't understand that, so they see it as the same thing. Same with gold and silver. So people are unfortunately uneducated what Bitcoin actually is. So we're going to have this dip because everybody's going to panic and they're going to sell. Fortunately for us knowing when everybody's afraid, be greedy. So this is going to be a great time to pick up some in mid-June. And I think after people go, wait a minute, I should have kept my money in the Bitcoin. and then it's going to start to go up after that, because they won't trust the banking system anymore in that time period. Okay, so hopefully that helps you out. We got Super Whittle Guy. Hello, Super Whittle Guy. Can you do a card reading for the American dollar? It's not looking healthy. Although it's still the strongest currency on the planet, being the fiat currency, and it still has much power still. It's starting to wane. There's going to be a whole lot more money being printed because they're going to be raising the interest rates one more time, and then that's going to be failing. So they're going to be, the other option that they have to do is start pumping out money and hopefully start to build GDP to match, because of job loss. Without GDP supporting your money goes right every time. So, hello, new here. Do you do readings for free? Yes, I do. On the live chat, I do. Okay. When we're doing it ourselves, I charge for that. Okay. Getting back to the American dollar. The American dollar is going to be, we're going to do the printing of money again. We got that financial flow. And I think we're going to be changing into the new one, the CBDCs for the Americans, which is going to be heating up, and it's going to be separating the states into like a patchwork of states versus, red versus blue. I think the red states won't want anything to do with CBDCs. CBDCs were the thing to save the American dollar, or the system that we use, most of the world is using right now, the old SWIFT system, which is an outdated system anyways. CBDCs were to save that and to try to control everybody, in that where you won't be able to do a run on the banks, where when everything's crashing, you will not be able to pull your money out of the banks and hide it somewhere. Okay? That's their thinking. Okay? Unfortunately, to a lot of Americans and a lot of Christian Americans, a digital dollar or a cashless society means one thing, and that means the end of the world is approaching, and they're going to be fighting really hard against that premise. So also you're going to be seeing, and we're already seeing, attack on Christian beliefs and within the United States, because they want to change it all to the digital dollar. Most Christians will say, oh. And so we're going to have this. And that's probably going to be this June, July, when they're going to have it out. I bet you. That's what I'm picking up. Have it out for the last time. Not an actual shooting war, but war of words and ideas and voting with your wallet. Okay? So that's going to be the American dollar for the next little while. Not going to be fun. Okay. Super Whittle Guy. Hey, Andre, 3 cards, please. Now, how can I convince my very judgmental friend to let me move into his garage apartment? It's available again, but he's deflecting his own issues, trying to be patient. Well, you have to get him to the where he's going to have peace of mind, and you're going to have to help him through his own situation. So you're going to have to look for the win-win situation. Why he would want to give you the apartment, uh, the garage apartment. And there's going to be a situation where you can actually do that with him, finding a win-win situation for both of you, so that you can have some place to stay for the next little while. But there's going to be something else that's going to be coming along while you're in the process of that. So that may be a short stop in or stop by while there's something else on the horizon. And I do see another way of making money for yourself coming up very, very soon. So everything's going to start to come into fruition in the summertime. Okay, it's a good thing it's not in the middle of winter that all this is happening, but in the summertime, so you don't freeze outside. But yeah, it's all going to be starting to fall into place very, very soon. But look for that win-win situation for both of you as you're working on his situation and your situation at the same time. Okay, hopefully that helps you out. Can you do another 3-card reading on linear finance? Another one. Yeah. No, you've been waiting on that one. Okay, so linear finance, I think I said that it's going to be doing very, very well to you in the past. And I think it's still going to be doing that as it comes out. Here, your dreams are going to come true. And you got the happily ever after card, but it's going to have to take some more effort on somebody's behalf. Could be you, could be them, to really put it over the top with this particular cryptocurrency moving forward. I think when it does finally come out and become a thing, I'm thinking that it's going to be pretty good. Okay, so carry on, continue with what you're doing, and you'll have some good stuff. And make sure you're trading that Bitcoin up and down, because I think it's going to be going up and down pretty rapidly in the next little while, if you can. Okay, hopefully that helps you out. Hi, Andre. I've been dealing with some health issues and money not really coming in. I'm concerned the ex might use for a custody case. What do you see? With your health issues, there's going to be some type of new opportunity that's going to be coming along to help you in that area of your life. And I think there's going to be some new monies coming in. With the custody thing, I think it's going to be where you're going to have to let go for a short period of time. Okay? Not necessarily what you want, but you may have to let that particular situation go for a short period of time until you can get all of your things in the row, and getting your health back and getting that money flow back to you, and then regain much of the things that you have lost. I think you're going to have to do a little bit of a loss in the next little while, get everything back in order, and then come back to it. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. And have a Miller Lite. Or don't. Hi, some say so many problems for Trump in court. By 2024, he won't get out of it. He's already pretty much gotten out of this latest scandal. it's more of a witch hunt. If there's going to be something else, they better cook something up really quick. That the court case that he's in right now is pretty much done. He's liable, which is saying, we know he didn't do it, but we're going to blame him anyways. So now he can countersue and sue the judges in the court itself and the lady, whoever she is, and sue the pants off of her too for lying. And I think like I said, he's going to be using this to his advantage. This is where Trump is best. You can take this type of chaos and use it to his benefit every time. If you've been watching him all along, he takes some type of chaos that they throw at him, he switches around and uses it for his own advantage. And the other side hasn't figured out to stop doing this because it keeps blowing up in their face. So we can throw some cards down, but that's what I just said is pretty much it in a nutshell. They keep shooting at him and they keep missing. They're definitely afraid of him getting into presidency again because it would ruin all of their World Economic Forum baloney. And that baloney is quickly fading away. This is coming at a position of weakness. The World Economic Forum and everybody that's attached to the World Economic Forum is coming at it with the stance of weakness. Okay? So that weakness usually makes it look like they're actually doing something, but not actually doing anything at all. And this is where it's all going to be backfiring into their face. Probably this summer, because this is the summer of change for everybody, where the left side goes away and we start to get things back on track the right way. But we could throw some cards down just to see what's what. Yeah. Pretty much, he's going to be utilizing everything that they throw at him as ammunition, and it only makes him more strong. Okay, and actually, he's going to be making quite a bit of money out of this situation as well. So, plus you got that detoxification card, which is interesting. So he's going to be taking that, turning it to Buddhist palm, the turning of the palm in Buddhist philosophy, and changing it into something else. Okay, so hopefully that answers your question. What's going on with Ledger? I don't know. I did see a little story on that today on the Discord. But I didn't get a full moment to read the entire thing. The Ledger, it's not bad. I just found it more difficult to use personally. That's why me and the wife used the Trezor. It's a lot easier overall. That's why we picked it, and it felt right. And it has high praise from many of the cryptocurrency people we talked to. Yeah, there's going to be a bug in the system for the next little while. I think, I don't know exactly what's going on, but there is something that they're going to have to repair within the programming. So if you do have a Ledger Nano, be careful and go to the Discord channel. Okay. and read up on everything that article is. I can't remember what section is that on the Discord channel, but the article is there, so you can have a quick read of that. I think they're going to be turning that around and actually repairing all the situations. So just be careful with that if you have a ledger right now. I think they're going to be fixing that very, very soon. Okay? Hopefully that helps you. Oh, Dark says it's in crypto general. Thank you, Dark. How are we doing on time? 36 minutes. Hey, hey. Ledger is going woke. Remember reading that in the article? Well, I only glanced at it, so. Okay. Angie. Hi, Andre. Do you see a romantic reconciliation with me and Had? I'm thinking that's a guy's name. Okay. Reconciliation. So I'm thinking that there is a chance of getting back together for a brief time coming up very, very soon. I'm thinking that there's going to be something else that's going to be coming along that's going to be much, much better for you and AD. But this is going to be a stepping stone into something greater. Okay? Everything that we do in life is about learning and learning from those situations that we find ourselves in. And I'm thinking that there's going to be a new situation that's going to be coming along that's going to be much, much better for you and for Mr. AD. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. Okay? Don't panic. Just go along and you'll be fine. I hope that helps you out. Dilly. Hi, Andre. Will credi crypto reach 10 cents US or more in the next 1 to 2 years? I do think it's going to be getting to that point. They just showed me a 5 cent in that period of time. That could be. I don't see exact numbers. I do get a general sense of where it's going to be going up in a little bit in that time frame. It's going to be okay. It will have its place under the sun, like many of the other cryptocurrencies we talk about. They're going to have to get back to serving the customer, though. And I think I've said this in the past as well for credi. They're going to be going away from not serving the clients and then coming back to that. And we're going to have that situation happen with many of the cryptocurrencies. So I'm thinking that they're going to be going away, kind of like Coors Light, and forgetting their clientele and who actually buys their stuff, and then racing back as they've forgotten. Oh, yeah, that's your customer. We should be dealing with that instead of weird things. So I think they're going to be doing that for the next year or so. When they figure that out, then they're going to be coming back and getting to that 5-6 cents in that period of time. And I guess that's the 1 to 2 year outlook. Be patient with them. It's pretty much the message. Okay. Thank you for that. Jay, hello. A reading on my choice of work now and in the future. You want to work? How about business? Businesses are fun. Like, this is a business that I'm doing, a side thing that I do. And it's starting to get into my work life too, because people know that I have a YouTube channel and they ask questions. What's your channel called? Because I don't tell them. Little snippets or something. Then they get all freaked out. What's your channel name? Oh, then they run away. Sometimes. Or they start asking tons and tons and tons and tons of questions on what I do. But that's okay. Your choice of work is going to be changing in the next year or so. I do see letting go of the old thinking of yourself and thinking that you're not worthy of certain things coming up for yourself, standing your ground and thinking of new solutions for getting to the things that you actually like to do or don't mind doing in a good way. And I'm thinking this is going to be leading into much greater things in the next little while. So just be aware and pay attention to what you like doing, okay? And focusing on that. And I think that's going to be coming to you in a very quick succession, okay, within a year or so. So, and I think that'll be the thing that you do for the rest of your, well, doesn't have to be the rest of your life, but you wish it would because it's so much fun. So you're going to be getting into something that's a lot more fun and right up your alley in the next little while. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. I'm thinking it's a business of some sort. Okay? 3-card reading, please, on if I will get a new work truck, semi-tractor, assigned to me in the next year or so. Or will I stay in the same old truck? Which reminds me of a story. One of my buddy's friends is a truck driver. And he's like, yeah, right. You're a psychic, blah, blah, blah. And he's driving with his outfit and they assign you a truck. I go, his normal truck was blue, a light powder blue. I go, there's a white truck in your future. Ah, yeah, whatever. So he goes to the job. The next day, the truck he normally drives was out of commission because they had some work to do on the engine. But they assigned him a white truck. And he's standing in the middle of the parking area going, damn you, Andre. So there's my little story about trucking. His name was Pete. I haven't talked to him in a long time. That's one story that stands out in my mind. I do see another truck around you in the next year or so. So it won't be soon, but there is another truck that's coming your way in the next little while. Color, it's kind of a black with a gold trim that I saw. So, so be aware of that. You may have to get the most out of that old truck as much as you can, and then I think in past a year or so, you're going to get the new vehicle because I think you might need to. Okay, just makes a little bit more sense. So hopefully that helps you out, and hopefully your story my story made you laugh. Start a new job tomorrow, by the way. Excellent. This is when you start to get everything back on track. Okay, as we discussed earlier. Don't make it overcomplicated. Keep it simple and you'll be just fine. Okay? And of course, for the next little while, you go, yes, sir, no, sir, 3 bags full, sir. And you'll do okay. And this is the stepping stone into greater things. Okay? Hopefully that it will. Put white layer around that sucker. And it's going to turn out to where you need it to, or it's going to be directing you to where you need to be. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. And congratulations. If so, do you have a timeline on when I will receive the tractor? Oh, we already went through that. Hi, Henri. Can I get a 3 cards reading on my financials? You got everything that you need. I think you're going to need more of the basics. If you don't have any more that much Bitcoin, you probably should get some. Yeah, the basics. The top 50 cryptocurrencies have that. I do see some gold around you as well. So if you're thinking of purchasing some gold, that would be a good thing to do as well. And some silver, that sort of thing. And if you have some, awesome. But I think maybe a little bit more. Get out of the small little coins and get into some of the bigger ones. And I know this is not financial advice, but many of the smaller coins are going to go bye-bye. Okay. A lot of stocks and bonds will do okay in the next little while when they stop raising the interest rates and start pumping cash in. That will start being a big thing in the next little while. So if you have some bonds and stocks and mutual funds and that sort of thing, that'll start to go much, much bigger. So I'm thinking you're on the right track with everything. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. Hello, new here. Are you doing readings? Yes, I am. Would you like one? Probably. Okay. Somebody from Facebook. Hello. Hopefully they're still here. That's how we got. 48 minutes in. Okay. Sarah, I think that you're going to be getting into a new situation where you're going to have to be brave with your thoughts and your feelings on a certain situation. Oh, she's on the YouTube now. Ha ha. Well, as long as you're here and I can give you the message. This is the time when you have to be brave in your own thoughts and your feelings that what you have decided is correct. Okay? Don't let anybody else persuade you to go somewhere else or do something else than what you had already picked up from universe. You're on the right track with the thing that you're doing. So be brave with that. And trusting your instincts. Your instincts are right about a certain thing that you're doing right now. Okay? And when it does happen, the thing that you're thinking, you can actually kick up those heels in a big way. And it's going to be very good for you in the next little while. Hopefully that helps you out. You got dark. Remote viewing. Dark was talking about the remote viewing. Readings for free. Only on here. So hopefully you're here, Sarah. Here's your reading. I'm using my Oracle cards today. Haven't done my tarot cards for the last little while. You like to change it up, right? You can't do the old thing, same old thing all the time. So expressing yourself creatively is going to be a big factor for yourself in the next little while. Being more self-reliant on your decisions and being very creative in that um, situation for yourself. Know that you're to ride out those waves. I think you just said you're on a roller coaster. That's okay. Okay, that is part of life. When we are in motion, that means we're alive. Okay, that's what life's about. Okay, but your creative instincts and everything, you get to be more self-reliant and not relying upon everybody else for things. Okay, and I don't think you were exactly doing that, but I'm thinking you're going to be more and more reliant upon yourself than anyone else in the next little while, and you're going to be making those really good decisions in the next little while for yourself. Something with the color blue. I'm not sure what that is. So if you're trying to make a decision on color, I think the blue will be the best one for you. Whatever that is, could be that one of those many things that are bouncing around you. And wanting to put my feelings into creations. I'm a composer, photographer, actor, and also creative X. I've learned to stand up on my own for the first time in a long time. Hey, there you go. I'll show you. Self-reliance is one of the cards. So we talked about that. Creative expression. Very interesting that these cards came up. And of course, the beauty card. Feeling good with who you are as a person. Okay? And following through with many of our ideas. And whatever the color blue means to you, there you go. Hopefully that helps you out. And yes, of course, we do free readings here on the live. Hi, Andre. 3 cards from me and crypto till mid-June. I think he's going to buy more Doge. Maybe possibly some Bitcoin. Maybe he'll do some trading. There's on the Discord. I can promote all the Discord stuff. On the Discord, Dark's put a whole big thing on how to do trading and information on trading and all that wonderful stuff on there. Thank you again, Dark. Awesome stuff. So you might want to look into that. But I'm thinking you're going to be making some new decisions on many of the cryptocurrencies that you thought were the big ones. I'm thinking that the more Doge is going to be coming your way for whatever reason. I think you're going to be pushing that way and a little bit more Bitcoin in the next little while. Don't do knee-jerk reactions and getting panicked about stuff. I think you're going to be on the right track and you're going to be doing all the right things in June. Okay? Thank you for that. And you're welcome for the Discord. Thank Dark and Marlon for that. They're the ones who got me into this. It's really good. Is Dark asking about cake? Is that like the Oh, thank you. Sarah says, thank you so much. I will be back. Very spot on. Read the message before. It's all them. Team of clowns. It's pain. Oh. It's not a question. Okay. We'll get back to that. Hi, Andre. What playing Lotto? Any particular color I should use to help it along? Green is the first color that came to mind. Also picking up yellow and orange, whatever that means. I'm thinking those colors will actually be helping you or guiding you in some way. So just focusing on the white light and actually with your lotto, focus on those colors. And I think whatever you get out of that will be correct. Okay. Hopefully that helps you out. Hi, Audrey. I recall you mentioning that altcoin season will happen in 2024. Cake swap. That's the thing I'm thinking of. We'll get back to that. Do you see Dent doing very well? I think they're going to be having a little bit of situation coming up for themselves. And I think I said this in a past reading not that long ago that for some reason they're going to be having some big problem that arises and they can't get through it for some time. Hang on. They're going to be just fine. They're going to work it out. So maybe some good opportunities there for some good purchasing of cheap tokens. So when they finally figure themselves out, I think they're going to do okay. Okay? So hopefully that helps you out. Pancake swap. Yes. Some DeFi with the dogs barking. So I think Cake's going to do okay. There's going through some situation right now. Like many of the other cryptocurrencies that are on the planet, I think they're going to be doing okay. They're going to have some problems to get through. They're going to have to do some detoxification. And they're going to have to get really creative to get out of the situation that they're currently in. Chaotic times call for creative solutions. I think they're going to have to come up with some very, very soon. And I think they are going to be succeeding with that. Okay? So don't worry about pancake swap. They're going to be doing okay. They're just going to have to think around the situation. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. One more? Yes, join the Discord. Okay. Yes, join the Discord. I'll put if you didn't get it the first time, copy and paste. That work? There you go. So make sure you grab that while it's going by, and we'll talk about everything that we do. Along with the Discord, which is awesome stuff that we've been doing or getting ourselves into. Hide this, get back to that. Awesome. So if you like a personal reading with me, make sure to go to secretreadingsbyonder.com. If you like a free reading, come to the live and we'll do it here. Also, we have my wife who does healing. So if you need a healing for yourself, my wife's a Reiki master. Make sure you go to secretreadingsbyandre.com for that information. It's in the pull down menu at the very bottom. If you like to be part of our Discord and you missed the thing going by, make sure you go to our secretreadingsbyandre.com. On the side menu, it's labeled Discord. You hit that, and then you hit the big button. It'll bring you to the site, and we can meet up there behind the Discord on the Discord channel where there's a ton of stuff happening. If you like to purchase any of the things in our affiliate store, on psychoreadsbyhunter.com. And if you do happen to buy something from that, know that we make a little bit of money from that purchase. Okay? And make sure that you do your homework for Sunday. It's going to be a lot of fun. Bob's going to be there. Maybe Daisy Chains. Maybe Marlon was there. He's doing really good. So make sure you come out for that. Always a good time. Okay? Until we meet again, make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the future. Bye-bye.